What we have here is a family-owned operation.
Now it's down to the 7th generation.
We raise 2-year-old bulls, a way to add value to the farm.
It's just always something I dreamed about doing and following in that legacy.
Homesteaded in 1881 by my great-grandmother. Those homesteads are still in the family.
This is our family operation here. This is the hub of the operation. As we can see,
I was born on the farm here. Right out of high school, my brother and I, we had rented an 80 of ground. I went to college and then 2 years in the Army. So when I came back and joined my father, and then a couple of years later, I had another brother that came and joined, and then son Mark.
And then I took over in '86, I guess is when I started farming. My dad retired.
I'm doing volunteer work, not at the hospital, not at the library, but at the same place I've always been.
My 2 boys, Jake came along after college.
I really didn't have anything else I wanted to be other than I thought I was going to be a professional athlete, and well, we know how that turned out.
A few years after that, after Tanner got done with college,
I never wanted to come back, and so I went out and got different experiences in the ag sector. And what I learned was I don't like sitting in an office 24/7. I like the sense of ownership. You get to determine as a family, as an operation, what's your future gonna be. You know, grow bulls, produce bulls that work for the commercial cattlemen. And what they're looking for is bulls that easy calving, you know, fast growing calves that they can then sell to the feedlot. So we're selling them on a sale in December, and we work with a neighbor, Scott Ford and Cross Diamond Cattle Company, to co-sign our bulls on their sale. It's increased management.
When I started, we were using 2-row planter, and now they are using a 16-row. That gives an idea of what changes have been in the operation.
My wife stays busy with the kids as well as helping with the business, the cattle business, driving, you know, silage truck. My mom, she's the gopher, just whatever we need maybe for the office or the farm, and she's the motivator, I guess, to keep us all going and together.
You're a team, but you're more than that. You know, we can get in a disagreement and then move on and it's done and over with. So each generation has a responsibility to carry that legacy forward.
To me, a natural thing is I like to see the operation continue.
As soon as you get the baton, you're looking towards the handoff to the next, and so there's a lot of sacrifice.
Well, farming is not just a job or a place to do things, earn a living, but it's a way of life.
Life's hard, work's hard, things aren't gonna go as you plan.
We can have a plan in the morning, and there are times, several times, that it never turns out how we have it planned on paper.
But you gotta persevere, you gotta pick yourself up. We've seen that a lot in our history. You know, things weren't very easy. There's been a lot of trials and challenges through that, but you've gotta put your head down, you know, focus on the positive.
Let's see, there's the good days and the bad days. But so far, I think the good days outweigh the bad days. And we've got to accept what comes along.
family is more important than farming.
It's a great joy for me to see that he loves it at a young age. It's just that family aspect, along with his older brother. For me and my wife, it's something that we've dreamt about, just to raise the kids on the farm, and then for them to have the opportunity, if that's something they want to do in life.
I mean, you learn so much. I mean, through watching as a child.
There are 0 for sure things in life, and so you need somebody to stand in your corner.
I do business with people. I don't do business with companies, it's with people. And with Heartland Bank, I've always felt that way, that, I mean, it was the people. And Jeff, I was banking with him at another bank, and he left, and a year later I followed.
You know, he's there to provide support, but he doesn't have a thumb just pressing down on you all the time. So it's important to have flexibility and common sense when you're working in an operation.
I look at a lot of other banks, you know, and banks are bank. I mean, they gotta follow all the same rules, but the people take that extra step.
You're involved so much with people, and that's a very important thing. A good name in a family, in a community, is worth very much.